Good morning. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. Want to talk about the market open. Guys, London here, former hedge fund owner, private non-SEC, not financial advice. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. Want to roll through some dynamics as well on Nvidia, some pickups that have occurred on our specific fire and ice. We'll discuss the pickups that have occurred, exactly where we're at. We normally do this in the afternoon, but I wanted to hit it early and maybe hit it this afternoon as well. Looking at the market open, we will of course discuss Tesla as well. These are just kind of, guys, the hot topics that we focus on in terms of certainly the market leader, Nvidia, certainly the market leader that we would believe that has performed extremely well, Tesla, and of course we throw Bitcoin in as the bedrock, guys. In terms of volatility, Bitcoin is extremely beneficial to trade if you can get a handle on it. I want to shout out to all of our VIP #1 trade group, and we're excited about 2023 turning in, guys, around the Q4 and beyond, guys. 2024 is going to be nice. In terms of trading, let's talk about the open today. Let's talk about how to address an open, what we do. Again, I'll remind you, I'm a former hedge fund owner, but private non-SEC, and this is not financial advice. We're here to trade. So let's take a look in order. Okay, Nvidia took a drop today. You will notice on the specific equity front, as we get into a market open, it provides some volatility. If you look on the right-hand side of your screen, you'll see that Tesla is currently up 2.6%. Nvidia had a nice drop into a buy zone, okay? Our indicators, fire and ice. If you're using fire and ice, the reason that I have, and I want to shout out to Mo Atlas. Mo Atlas, welcome to VIP. Excited to have you in the mix. And I know you're getting to know the specific indicators as well as you would. As you would set up your indicators, Mo, I recommend that you take a look at two things, and all VIP who are using our indicator suite, that you take a look at potentially setting up a multi-time frame dynamic, okay? A multi-time frame dynamic to the extent that you would have your 3-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, your hourly, 4-hourly, 8-hourly, your daily, okay? And you may want to throw your 5-minute into that. On a separate screen, you may have specific lower time frames to demonstrate some patterns in play. But as you were to assess the market open, I recommend that you assess it in terms of a multi-time frame, okay? A multi-time frame approach, so that you can see where we may come into contact, for instance, either on this 20 moving average on the specific 4-hourly. Now you'll note that our specific fire and ice on the 4-hourly engaged at the lower pro level this morning on Nvidia. So as we were to look at our personal tools, as we were to look at a pop for what is this, guys? About 1.3% now on Nvidia. Nvidia shot down to target. I like the 4-hourly, you all know, and Mo, shout out again. I let you know on that 4-hourly to pay attention particularly to the 4-hourly levels. And our levels are the following. We have our lower pro line, which did beat that 20 moving average. Very, very nice pickup today. Remember, if you're operating with high levels of margin, always engage with tight stop losses, guys. Minimize those losses. So as we would look at the green buy line, there's an interest below, clearly. It would take some momentum to get down to that level, but this is a great example on an open, boom, right into a lower pro line, bam. Nice trade on Nvidia. And again, check out that 4-hourly. If you can, please check out the 4-hourly. As you see expression of a support line pickup, buyer's interest, bulls coming into the equation, we will now be gauging, okay, completion to the upside. What is our pattern dynamic? What are our levels to include? Yes, fire and ice dynamics. Okay, as you would look at the current 3-minute, for instance, let's look at the 3-minute. What have we hit to the upside? We've come into contact with the 20 moving average, which you'll see in pink, okay? In addition, you've come into contact with our specific top pro line. These are flash trades. These are quick handed, I call them Jackie Chan hands, okay? In terms of those trades, be aware of the synchronicity that you can achieve across multi-time frame. We'll get into standard patterns. However, this is the approach that I would recommend that you start to take if you haven't taken on a market open. Bottom line, that you would start to look at these specific issues. Tesla had a strong open, doing well. We're seeing in terms of, guys, the open, let's take a look at Tesla, up 2.58%. as we were to digest the carry into the next day. We normally will do, if I see something important in terms of a pattern, and this is important as a trader, that you look at, are there any patterns in play that you would want to pre-position for the next trade day, so that you can literally look at the clock and say, we've been open for 10 minutes, or we've been open for 2 or 3 minutes, or open for a few seconds. I'm going to close my trade from the preceding day that I pre-positioned. Now, there are obvious risks with that. I'll allow you to, guys, explain those risks to me, okay? And I can go through them. I don't want to get too technical, but if you can pre-position for a move on open, on a market open in equities, you have beaten the game. I'll tell you, you can pack your bags and go home in the first 5 to 10 seconds sometimes. That is a critical component. I know some great guys who are really good at that. Pardon. And I want to shout out to everybody in and beyond. Shout out to Big H. Big H, my man, what's going on? Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to, we'll just shout out to all the VIP. Hope you guys are doing well from Australia there and beyond. In terms of, so Tesla, one of the issues would be, where did we hit? Now, we went over this on just recently here, just within the last few minutes if you're just tuning in, but the 20 moving average, okay, was a level of interest on Nvidia. We got to drop down to that lower pro line. This is Tesla. You'll see that the level of interest here, the pickup, was that 20 moving average on the 4 hourly. So 4 hourly, you're looking at a 4.4, guys, that's a nice move, 4.46% overall move. Nicely done on Tesla. We have some dynamics in play. Guys, in terms of Tesla, who brought the bull flag? Excited to say that because I'm excited for you guys that traded. Without a doubt, this was a bull flag that literally set records on Tesla. Way to go, way to trade. If you were around for that specific call that I made here, not a lot of people caught it. Got a lot of naysaying, got a lot of doubters, guys, to include some professionals who missed this boat, boom, to the upside. That was a nice move, over a 50% move. That printed enough cash, guys. Honestly, if you traded it well for the rest of the year and maybe part of next, really well done. So in terms of where we're at, I just want to encourage you in terms of your approach. I normally don't stream in the morning like this. I normally will do it in the afternoon if I see a specific opportunity to identify a pattern framework. You'll see right now the hourly on Tesla. Just pay attention to how fire and ice, these specific dotted lines here. If I want to clear this up just a touch, I could take off the Bollinger Bands. Let's do that. We could take off the cap line pack. That's our capital line exposure. That is RSI stochastics and MACD, that red and blue line that you see. In terms of capital line, this is a capital line. It's an expression of RSI, MACD, and RSI, MACD, and stochastics. So that's a relevant line. But what you're seeing again is kind of the trump card come out, which is our fire and ice. Boom, top pro line. It's a level of interest. This is the Tesla chart, and it's trading. Just so that you guys know, you need to become more proficient and quicker at the deployment of your trades. I will say, I encourage you to try and attempt that. If you're slow going, if you're behind the pace of the market, it can cost you. Okay, so work on the speed with which you're able to deploy and engage in the market. The best traders I know, guys, I've had the fortunate opportunity to hire, literally hire direct let's say the number one guy from Wall Street on his desk in International. Extremely proficient and extremely quick. You're going to have to compete with that level of trader, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Understand, extremely quick flash trades. A lot of heavy traders will move heavy amounts of cash. They will move it very quickly, and they will be in and out, okay? In terms of a 20 moving average play incoming after this quick take on the top pro line, this will be a level of interest. Obviously, shorts are parked at this level on the 20. Guys, we're looking at the hourly on Tesla. Just to cover a bit of the market open this morning, that is a level of interest after a nice green candle printed. And where did it print from? Just again to remind you, why do I have the averages? You know, why do we have the averages here so that you can see exactly where the market is coming in, guys? So you can see that specific 20 moving average on the 4 hourly. Boom, was a nice hit. That was a nice move. Now you'll see we're also coming into contact. This would be an equivalent, that RSI, that MACD and the stochastics in the form of the capital line. The capital line pack, guys, you have that if you're VIP. And excited to bring that to you on the actual price chart. But you'll see a confluence there with, near confluence with that specific top 20. So that top 20 moving average right now on the hourly, buyers, guys, have come in at that 20 on the 4 hourly below. And right now on the 20, okay, on the hourly, shorts are stacked. I'll tell you they're stacked. Our specific, and you'll notice with Tesla, there's a bit of a push and pull with the guys, with the pricing. It's difficult. You've got to play aggressive sometimes, conservative sometimes. I just recommend stop losses. See what the market wants to produce for you. If you picked up on the 4 hourly buy line, congratulations. Let's just measure this real quickly. And guys, we'll get into Bitcoin in here just a second, but looking at a 4.7, 4.6% move from an entry at the 4 hourly, that's nice. That's nicely done. Okay, if you held through the position based upon a strong entry here at that, guys, the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly has been very nice. So pay attention to that 1 hourly to the upside, okay? That hourly to the upside. And traders right now are going to be evaluating on the 30-minute a completion to the top side band on the 30-minute after a crossover, assuming, and this will be a little bit of the market slowdown, you will get an introductory move or two. Tesla has opened very well in terms of this 2.98% to the upside. Traders right now are being invited to slow down just a touch. The 30-minute is relevant to that conversation. How? Well, we have a 30-minute candle. Absolutely, 30-minute candle. And traders are going to assess the set of the candle within 11 minutes. You guys, 11 minutes, 29 seconds. There will be an assessment as to where this candle opens. Where are the orders? Okay, they're going to be along the 20 on the 30. Orders are stacked here, okay? And bulls will try and reinforce a candle set up and over the 20 moving average to indicate, per New York Institute of Finance, not my idea, guys. It is bedrock New York Institute of Finance, where Wall Street literally goes to school, irrespective of where they went to business school, guys. They're gonna go to the New York Institute of Finance. That's their motto. They're known for that, guys. You have the Murphy book, etc. Looking at the 20 moving average. The reason that I say that this is kind of a slowdown effort, we've been open for working on 20 minutes. We have a 30-minute candle here in the candle set up and over. Okay, up and over this 20 moving average is an indication with 10 minutes remaining in guys, in this candle formation as to whether or not the bulls are going to push to this upside, right? Whether or not we're going to have the established protocol essentially for a candle set up and over the 20, okay, which would activate in the mind of the traders, which would activate this top side band, okay? This is a Bollinger Band tactic again. It is New York Institute of Finance. Pay attention to Murphy. They know what they're talking about in terms of that. Don't pick up just any information in the market. Make sure that you're picking up the proper information in the market. Let's take a look real quickly at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was a little bit quiet on the open. You guys know that. I was looking for some volatility. We didn't get the volatility. So essentially we focused on the equities. And if we can focus, guys, in terms of rearranging your time commitment in the markets, it's not that Bitcoin does not trade. It's not that there are not great opportunities in terms of Bitcoin. I want to invite you all to take a look at your specific Skywalker. I've added you guys to Skywalker. Take a look at the different time frames. It is in beta production. I'll just say it is in beta production right now. So I've given you kind of a pre-release informational to it, or access to it as VIP. It is very interesting, guys, in terms of the actual dynamics that you'll see, but it's time frame dependent, and yes, there is a lot of risk. Get to know Skywalker. You guys have access to that. So just taking a quick look at Bitcoin, I believe that we can take a look at this specific pattern, which is an expansion to the downside, a little bit thinner than we would hope for on the 5-minute, and we haven't gotten much volatility with the open of the markets in New York. So to the extent we were, guys, focused on equities, I'd like to participate with that 2.6% on Tesla immediately, maximize my time involvement with the market. I'd like to participate and a nice drop and rebound. Guys, off our levels of the 20 moving average on Nvidia, boom, boom. And Nvidia is the market leader right now. If you're paying attention to anything financial in terms of the network, guys, CNBC or particularly CNBC is going to recognize it, or Bloomberg, you're just going to note that Nvidia is something to pay attention to and to be a part of, as it is the market leader. We had a critical entry on Nvidia. Congratulations to anyone who entered. We literally caught this specific bottom pattern formation. Guys, the bottom entry here, boom, nicely done. This was a big earnings surprise, one of the biggest earnings surprises in decades. You guys know that, in decades. That was one of the biggest market cap additions that we've had in decades, boom, on that specific preceding earnings report. So to catch this specific pivot was monumental. I want to invite you all to start preparing, okay, for market open. Start looking at how you could possibly be a part of, guys, trading at a higher level. This is London. Primarily, I want to shout out to our new VIP, Mo. We will get your picture up here at the top of the banner. We're looking forward to you successfully growing with VIP, and anyone else who is interested, we will make it a bit more of a point to open up. And this was our first kind of open. We're guys known for kind of afternoon sessions in terms of if I identify anything in the markets that seems critical, I will bring it to you so that potentially we could pre-position for the following day, okay? It's nice to make the call for the next day, and what, guys? Make the call for the next day and then be able to close position within a number of minutes, and boom, your day is done. To the extent that we can perfect that, I look forward to bringing that type of a mindset at least to you so that we can say, hey guys, market's been open for 25 minutes. Did you catch, for instance, on Nvidia? Right? Have you caught on, let's just say, if you're trading, these are the stories that a few people will believe, but if you're trading, if you caught the drop, let's say on Nvidia straight down to our 4-hourly lower pro line, guys, your day was done. Literally, your day was done. You can watch for pattern development. You can go hit the gym. You can get back to your side work. You can do whatever you choose to do with your family. But if you caught your 4-hourly on Nvidia, boom, you're done, guys. You're done for the morning. But you have to pay attention. You have to set up for diagnostics and be prepared, guys, for the fallout and potential that the trade could be missed. Of course, and not to naysay, but I'll just say, guys, very important. Let's take a look real quickly at the hourly. What did we come into contact with on the hourly? This is a critical feature here. On the hourly, we came into contact with that RSI MACD stochastics line or cap line. Boom. You see how that operated as a level, guys, of resistance. It indicates, aside from a long or short call that you may get, we're in a short position here due to the fact that we are red. We never engage on a simple signal. We look for positioning. After we get a signal, we look for positioning. So we may be in a short signal, but that doesn't mean that current execution of price on that signal basis will be or has a likelihood of being profitable. Once we receive a signal, we will look to position in line with that signal. So we look at a red cap line, okay, which is indicative of shorts. I have the labels off right now, but on that hourly on Nvidia, just pay attention to this specific hit on your cap line. Please go through an exercise if you can today and set up your charts 8 wide. Set up as if you were trying to, guys, the next few days, I challenge you. I really think it'll be instrumental. You need a monitor to do it. I wouldn't recommend doing this on a cell phone, but set up your 8 wide on Nvidia. Set up your 8 wide on Tesla. Start seeing between your fire and ice, between your 20 moving averages, your standard deviations on Bollinger Band, guys, if you choose, but between your fire and ice, okay? Between custom indicator, guys, and between your capital line, okay, that specific stochastic MACD and RSI combo, start to see where you can find value and consistency amongst these movers, right? That hourly and what may seem like too much data or information to really process well. If you're looking at 8 time frames, you say, well, London, this is an issue where there's too much information coming at me. There are too many variables. You will find that the 8 hourly, for instance, or the daily are slower movers along with the monthly, that they may be much less relevant, guys, much less relevant in terms of a market open. You may find that the 4 hourly on Tesla is really something to look forward to even when in this level, let's say the 20 moving average, a very renowned technical level, can be established. You want to keep an eye on this, but also on the 4 hourly, but also on the 8 hour daily and monthly for purposes of perspective. Very important, very, very important. You'll see a near hit on that monthly at our cap line. Take a look at this very quickly. Within threshold on that cap line, which is RSI, MACD, and stochastic. That's it, guys. So looking at the monthly, very relevant. This was an accumulation zone. Boom, again, flip blue, meaning long. We see an entry conformance here, and this is Tesla. She's going to play off a bit in terms of pricing, even with her 20 moving average. I mean, this is a solid bedrock average to look at. The 20. We might look at the 21 for that, but understand within threshold, Tesla, as you guys know, is going to push you around a little bit in terms of pricing. But the 20 moving average, that specific cap line, those specific entries are highly relevant on the monthly, on the 4 hourly, and then as you dig into these lower time frames, when you're trading the open, these are just magnified in terms of importance. And my preference for all of you is that you get your trades in within the first 5-10 minutes, if not the first 5-10 seconds, and boom, you're out, you're clear, you're good to roll for a VIP style day. And we talked about, guys, just so that you understand, that's my hope for you guys, that you learn to trade in that context. Reframing again, do you see how the slowdown, a little bit of slowdown after a nice open, nice opportunity to trade? You see the slowdown because we're still waiting on Tesla for this 30-minute candle to close, right? Traders are invited during something like this, an opportunity like this, to take some profits. You understand that? See the 20 moving average. Now that's the central line of the Bollinger Band. And the importance is a set of a candle up and over provides an expectation for a fulfillment to the top side band. So the fact that we are pushing down below is kind of pushing back, deflating the expectations of the bulls, at least immediately, in terms of eliminating this as a target to the upside on that 30-minute. Again, a slowdown procedure after a nice quick open with some great trades. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. Just wanted to bring a special edition on the market open. We will be doing this more frequently. And guys, it's not for all the traders, it's for the best traders. We're excited to have you here. We'll be in the back with Slack, and we'll talk to you soon. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader.